The Weisseritztalbahn is one of Saxony's oldest 750mm gauge railways and was opened throughout in 1883. It's reached from Dresden's Hauptbahnhof via service S3 in just 13 minutes. After a quick connection at Friedtal-Heinsberg, the train heads south towards the Czech border and the town of Diepoldswald, 14.8 kilometers from Friedtal. In 2002, a disastrous flood destroyed large parts of the railway. The first part to be rebuilt was the part from Friedtal to Diepoldswald. The line continues to Kürot-Kipsdorf to give a total length of 26.2 kilometers. The line climbs a total of 350 meters or 1,150 feet. At Friedtal, we see a 210-2 of the K57 series, number 1790, awaiting overhaul. The 9-coach train arrived behind number 1793. The locomotive quickly went on shed for servicing. Notice the casual attitude to safety at work for the man calling the engine. We get a first view of our locomotive for the journey. We see loco number 991790 awaiting overhaul. This engine was in this position on my first visit 7 years previously. Initially, the line runs through a built-up area. At this point, the line is only 1 kilometer from the Polish border. Houses are quickly left behind and the line enters the narrow valley of the river Weisseritztalbahn. The small station of Rabinau. Notice how well laid out and well kept the station is. The route closely follows the river and shows how vulnerable the formation is to flood damage. Running into Diepoldswald, we see K57 number 997880 out of use. As with all the narrow gauge lines we visited, the facilities were excellent and the stations were spacious, especially when compared to British narrow gauge lines. In 2017, the locomotive had a run around here and head back to Friedtal. Beyond Diepoldswald, the valley opens out and there is far more settlement. At Schmeideberg, there's a permanent way depot. Notice how large and elaborate the stations are, and during the rebuilding of the line in 2017, all of the original features have been retained. This is the end of the line at Kurort-Kipsdorf, and another quite massive station for a narrow gauge railway. Its size shows how much business was once handled by the railway. All the original sidings have been relayed at Kipsdorf, even though it's unlikely they will ever be used. In its heyday, the line transported large amounts of timber and agricultural products. The attractive signal box is no longer used. Even though the traffic light is red, the car driver thinks about going, but stops before the level crossing barrier descends. The small engine shed at Kipsdorf has also been renovated, even though it's no longer needed to house locomotives. On the return journey, we see considerable signs of industry at Snyderberg, a paper factory still in use, and evidence of derelict industrial buildings from the communist era. Freetal engine shed looks deserted. Only one engine is needed to provide 4 return journeys a day throughout the year. In the peak summer season, 2 locomotives are needed.